Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 14th through the 20th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Hermit. That's you. That's you. Okay, so cool energy right there. I love it when a reading starts with, you know, whoever I'm reading's sign, sun sign especially, because it's very reassuring. It's like, okay, if you're not stepping into your power, you're definitely trying your best to do that, to bring it all in, to bring it all home. In the recent past, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Alrighty. You're healing there, you're chilling, you're doing your thing. There's all sorts of great energies moving towards you as you do this. The more you kind of sit with it and just, you know, you and you there, the more these energies move towards you, which to me it makes sense. You're attracting all sorts of great energies. Now, in the current situation, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands. There's a painful history type of an energy here. Like you're curious about something, you're intrigued about something. But then you're looking in that direction and then you're kind of eyeing something to the side that looks like painful history. Which I don't know what the fuck that means. Does that apply to whatever you're looking at, whatever you're intrigued by? Or is that, oh, okay, this is interesting, but I got something here to the side that's not really allowing me to go in this direction, no matter how interesting it is. So I don't know yet. We shall see. Because it's hard. It's hard to pursue whatever intrigues you here because of whatever that is. In the immediate future, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups. So you're showing up a little bit in the energy of fuck it. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with what I feel. I'm just gonna do that. It seems to be very, very hard for you to do that, but I think you're doing it. I think you're doing it. The only one that's gonna stop you here is yourself. You know, something aligns with you here quite a bit, and it feels good for you to pursue whatever this is. And again, the only one that's standing in the way is going to be you. Let's do the Hermit. Let's clarify. For the Hermit, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the Justice card. You're starting to really, really, really step into a place of balance, a place of, oh man, this feels so good, because I feel like you're coming from a really rough time, and if I recall correctly your readings, you are. So, you're finally, you know, getting closer and closer if you haven't already reached the light at the end of that tunnel. Starting to feel a little better here, a whole lot, for a change. Let's do the Four of Swords. In the recent past, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of healing there. There's a lot of you kind of either starting small or, yeah, because I see you kind of doing whatever you can in terms of your close proximity home, right? If there's something that needs cleaning, if there's something that needs a change in the scene, or there's something, whatever, you're doing those things. I see you kind of, I kind of almost imagine you in like throughout your house cleaning or whatever it is you're doing there, and then just stopping in the middle of it all and probably kind of sitting down there and being like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, you know? Like, I don't know if any of this is right. I don't know shit. but then you pick yourself up and you keep on doing it. So again, it's like, it's homey stuff type of thing. Like I see you at home with that one, not expanding much outside, like to your job or, you know, but it's nice. It's a cleansing type of an energy, you know. For the Knight of Wands in the recent past, you get the Moon, the Two of Swords, the Hermit. Okay, so there is a nice energy approaching you, coming, knocking at your door. Hey, Virgo, are you home? And you hear that energy, and you're like, yeah, it's a nice energy. But I don't know if I'm home for it, you know? I see you quite not knowing. I'm not going to say you're lost in your own thoughts about it, because I don't think so. But definitely not being sure about how to respond to this energy. Okay, maybe it was an offer for something, or a possibility of something. I think it had to do with either a project or a job, something. For the Queen of Cups in the recent past, you get the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Wow, this is yelling, I can buy myself flowers type of vibe. This is just you and you. And there's a lot of love involved there. It's like, I don't need anybody else. I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. The things that I thought I couldn't do, I can perfectly do them by myself. It's a nice energy. That's a lot of self-love in there. And a lot of you know, giving yourself a lot of credit. And owning it. Kind of dig that. In the current situation, for the Ten of Wands, you get the Strength card, the Three of Swords, the Lovers. You're also, there's a connection here that shows up, and when I see your energy tied up to this connection's energy, I cringe. There's pain in there. There's difficulty. There's all sorts of stuff going on in there. As far as you're concerned in healing, whatever this is, because I don't know where this connection stands. I have no idea. I just see your energies in regards to it. Let me see the Five of Cups in the current situation. You get the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Empress. Oh, you're still working through it. You're still healing. Whatever this connection left for you to look into, you're still with it. You're still working on it. But that's where your power is coming from. That's where your growth, your own personal growth is coming from, though. It's like the source of you healing and getting to that point of better, and again, stepping into your power here. And you're still not there 100%. You're still not there, but you're getting closer and closer with each day. But you're starting to recognize that, oh yeah, that's because of this. Let's do the Page of Wands in the current situation, the Six of Pentacles, the World card, the Eight of Pentacles. You're getting really, really close to a moment in your life in which you're feeling that it's right for something to end. And it could have to do with a job, a project you got going on. You're almost there. You're at the threshold. You're at the, that's it, I'm doing this, you know. I don't think you're doing it yet, but you seem to be more and more comfortable with, yeah, this is happening, you know. I'm going to make this happen. So you could be putting something to a close, chapter close here. Okay. Let's do the Ace of Wands. In the immediate future, you get the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Tower. Oh, man. Okay, so this shows up as something you would want to do, something that feels really, really good for you. It could start World War III here by the looks of it, in how you think about it, in the sense of, I think, it's a 50-50 chance. It might go really, really wrong here, where it could create a whole lot of shit show. Or it might not. But I don't think any of that is stopping you. Hello. Oh. Why were you in the box and you smell a little bit like poop, and you also brought litter to put on me? And now you want to what? Sit. Good. Huh? You stinker. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure, even with your prognosis of, this could go really, really bad. I'm not sure that's going to stop you from going. Oh, there you are. For the 9 of one, right there, right there, right there, right there is where you're sitting. Stinker. No. I need to cut your nails. We need to teach you the valuable lesson of nails being cut. For the 9 of Wands, you get the 5 of Pentacles, the Hangman, the 5 of Swords. You're not stopping yourself, you're pausing. Well, that's what you're telling me. It's like, no, nothing's going to stop me here. But I got to take a little bit of a break. Can I take a little bit of a break? How long of a break? I don't know. I'll tell you when little problem maker. I'll tell you, it's not going to be a long break, I'll be fast. It's like you're trying to buy time here. Again, you're the only one that can stop yourself here. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be anything else but you. You want to take a break, take a break. How long? You get to determine. But stick with it. Yeah, I will. For the 9 of Cups, you get the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Wands. No, you're gonna go through with it. Again, I have no idea what this is. I just feel like it's something that's super aligned with what you would be needing to do about a situation. Then you kind of come up with all sorts of, obstacles that you throw in there. You kind of spin around in circles with those, and then eventually I see you super aligning with yourself, with your heart, with your strength, with what you've been working on for so long to get to this place of stability within yourself. And then again, kind of concludes in fuck it, yeah, let's do this. So this is the journey of the action here. It's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because it feels so good. And then so yeah, let's see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Hangman. Well, right now, as we're speaking through, again, this journey of healing that you're going through, you're actually working on listening to your intuition. You're quietly sitting there with anything that goes on through your life, and you're trying to develop that extra sense of listening to your intuition at all times. So do that. And then don't forget about it when you get to this part here, because you're going to need that. And ultimately, I see you being like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do it. But you have a little bit of a period of time in which you're kind of struggling here to listen to it. So you're doing great here for the most part. You're not done with this healing journey. You're still, again, you're very close to that light at the end of the tunnel, but you're not 100% done. And you know that. There's still a little bit of ways to go. And then you're good to go. Once you're out this cycle, get ready to enter the next one. Usually when you go through a rough one, there's going to be one that lifts you up a little bit. So at least you've got that waiting for you. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.